Hi, this is medievalist.net, and we are here at the California University of Pennsylvania, and we're talking here with Professor Paul Crawford of this university. He is now organizing kind of a series of events called Dancing with Death, Warfare and Disease in the Middle Ages. Yeah, thank you for taking the time to talk about. Why did you want to organize this series of conferences or a series of lectures?
Well, I got the idea about 3 years ago, talking to Piers Mitchell, who combines interest in warfare and the Crusades on one hand, and in medicine and archaeology on the other. He's a very interesting speaker, a very interesting researcher, and I thought it would be good for our students to bring him to campus and to build an event around Piers' specialty. So that's what we're doing. Piers Mitchell is giving the keynote address on medieval medicine, medical care, and then another address on paleopathology. And from that, we've expanded out so that we begin dealing with medieval warfare, with weapons, with the kinds of trauma that they cause. We're having a debate on the efficiency of the longbow on the first day. So on the first day, we do the harm that happens to people. On the second day, then Piers and another paleopathologist are talking about medicine and paleopathology. So we move from the harm to the healing, and then we move on the third day to more paleopathology and archaeology. And also, then at the end of the day, we have a little bit of literature. We have a discussion of Beowulf and a performance, not a reading of Beowulf at the end. The connection there with trauma and violence is pretty obvious. So the whole thing is designed to deal with trauma and violence, the ways that medieval people addressed it, both medically, physically, and also intellectually. And I wanted to bring Piers and these other people to campus because of their level of expertise, and I wanted it to be available to our students and to the general public.
One thing I found interesting about this symposium is that you're having exhibits and exhibitions. We have a historical fencing exhibit. We have a Frisian horse display. We'll have something about the longbows. Why did you want to include that as part of this?
Well, it's a semi-popular series of events designed to bring both the highest level of scholarship to people, but also to bring them interesting hands-on kinds of things, so that it's not just a series of papers, which to other scholars are interesting. You and I enjoy that kind of thing, but the general public doesn't necessarily. I wanted to show them the objects, the Frisian horses, which are the equivalent of a war horse, weapons, weapon displays, something to show them, to help their imagination, help them understand what was happening, and lead them from that on to a more scholarly examination of the topics. So a sort of graded introduction to the subject, that's why.